don't get on here for me. I get on here because the Father has told me this is what I must do. Share my knowledge. And I know the majority of people that view any of the things that I have to say, get seconds in, and go to another page. Why? Because you're entirely too obtuse to understand what I'm telling you. And that is fine. I don't need you to understand it. If it goes over your head because you're obtuse, that is perfectly fine. It will reach someone that needs it and has the intelligence to understand what has been said. In a relationship, man and woman, in a relationship, you meet someone, you come together. Happens all the time, right? Who comes first? It is an age-old question. Well, I'll tell you who comes first. The Father. Always the Father. Praise the Father. Love the Father. Second, you. Whether you're the man or the woman, you must heal yourself. Stay connected to the Father. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Because if you don't, you cannot love the one you claim is your significant other. Father, husband, wife, children. If you're in a relationship, you two had to come together to make a child. If you place the children over your significant other, you create a wedge. That is not how the Father intended any of this. So as a man, I would place the Father above me, always. And then I would place myself second to the Father. And I would place my wife second to me. And then my children. And it is the same for the woman. Place the Father above your husband and yourself. Place yourself next. And then your husband. Then your children. Ladies, if you put your children before your husband, you create a huge wedge. I'm not telling you to ignore your children. I'm saying you must learn to balance everything. And that is the same for a man. Relationships do not have 50-50. That is bullshit. There are going to be days that the man has 5% to give, and the woman has to step up the other 95. There are days the woman is going to have 20% to give, but not the other 80, and the man must step up. You complement each other. And if you cannot do that, if you cannot look past your own ego, you are not meant to be in a relationship. Ego death is bullshit. It is not about killing your ego. It is about learning how to coexist with your ego. To love yourself with your ego. Your ego is not a bad thing unless it is left unchecked. Your ego has brought you thus far in your life. So there is no ego death. Terrible turn of phrase. In any event, that's my rant for the day. Whether or not any of you receive it is not my problem. The Father will place my messages where they belong. and the ones that are living entirely too much in their ego and think that society has all the answers. You're the fucking problem. Obtuse. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Also, the Bible. I do not read it. Why? Because too many men have had their hands in it, bastardizing the Father's word. If you research, if you have the mentality, that is, to find the answers, you will find that what I'm telling you is true. Sending love and light as always. Wishing all of you healing. Have a beautiful day.